Hey guys, it's Saturday night and that means it's time for a pin party. So I have a what's my pin case, a pin haul, a gigantic pin haul, and a pin empties. Pins I've used up completely in the past 7 months. Just I thought it's kind of fun to look back and see what pins I was really into and which ones I enjoyed so I can know what I want to buy again. So yeah, I have two current pin cases that I use. This one for my kind of favorite pins, and then this one for like stickers and supplies. I'll show you that one in a second. And I've got these diamond things on here, and these come off all the time, so I'm trying to come up with a way to fix the ring. But anyway, I've got some swirl pins in here. These are the Super Marble pins that were really popular in the 90s. This is the modern version of it. They were discontinued for years and then they came back again last year. And I've used up dozens of these in the past year. I love those a lot. These are the scented Target pins that it took me over a year to find. They're really hard to find, but they have cupcake, pineapple, and some kind of fun scents. This one's cotton candy. These are the Yummy Yummy scented pins that Barnes & Noble, Cracker Barrel, and they're pretty easy to find. There's a watermelon scent in that one and a coconut. And just some kind of quirky stuff. The usual strawberry and grape too. Then in here I've got my kind of favorite special pins, either like kind of the more rare ones or the ones that were really a splurge for me. Like this one is a 1990s Bic tie-dye pin, and I had these as a kid, so I found some online last year and I refilled them with normal, like modern crystal ink, and I'm gonna keep refilling this when I use it up because those are just so rare and nostalgic. I've got these monster pins, and these came with normal black ink, but I took out the ink and put in colorful ink matching the pin that's scented, so those are fun. And then I've got these 1990s pins. I bought these used, which is kind of gross, but I kind of washed them off, and they don't make these anymore. They're the Sniffets pins. There's vanilla and lavender. And I've been wanting these for a few years, and when I found out they had them, or when I found them used, I just bought them. They're soap, peach, blueberry, orange, and stuff. And then these I've liked for years. I had the strawberry one, another strawberry one that I pretty much used almost all the way up, and the other pin I have had really scratched off. But these are just normal black ballpoints. The ink's not scented, but the pen grip is. So I like having movie nights with popcorn and pizza pens to ride along with. Giant French fry. Kind of hard to frown when you're riding with that. And I've got coffee scented pens. This one's kind of like vanilla. It smells like vanilla soap. It's a Chupa Chup pen. Coffee scented. There's a milk one that's really fun. It's like, why would there not be milk scented pens? Like, I don't know who comes up with this stuff, but it's really fun. And there's some normal scented ones too. So just kind of my favorite splurge pins there. And then in this other container I've got some of those Target pins that a lot of people have that are scented. I think this Sugar Rush, whatever they're called. A Vera Bradley pin. These I got from Hobby Lobby when they had half off of those. More marble pins. And then in here I've got a bunch of crap I printed from the internet. Some unicorn sticky notes so I can use a study. I've got stickers, glue stick, washi tape, and I like having one of these pin cases as something to have supplies instead of just pins. And then I've got, let's do the pin haul first, because yeah. So here's my pin tin. I got this recently to set up and keep my pins in. I've been into these daily doodle pages like this, and I've really been having fun with these. I like how there's no cleanup like there would be with paint or taking out pastel oils or just like art supplies, and it's not really as much. It feels like it's just no pressure with me since it's just with normal pens. It's just kind of just for fun. And yeah, so I set this up so I could have just a crap ton of colors all in one spot, and I found a lot of good deals lately, so I'll show you those in a pin haul in here in a second. I crammed this gigantic 160 pin color in this pin tin. I actually got this one for you guys. I'm going to do a friend mail type of thing, and I've been kind of gathering stuff for the past year, so I'm not sure if I'm going to do a friend mail and try to give stuff to multiple people of you guys, or to one person, or what. Because it feels like you guys are my friends and I kind of haven't given you a birthday gift or Christmas gift or anything, so I kind of want to do something fun. But yeah, anyway, I had been saving up for one of these for a year. Last year, these things were usually 25 or 35 and up, but this one I found a sale, so I got this for $10, which is just amazing. So I got more than one, and I was really excited about that. This one has some swirl pins in it, and this is probably going to knock the pins over and be a mess, but well, let's just try. Okay, this one has a lot of glitter and some swirl pins, and the pins in these type of kind of what I lovingly call ghetto pin sets, they don't last as long as a G2 or Jelly Roll, and they don't really dry as fast or write as, like if you're coloring with them, they're not as smooth. I'm trying to hold this open with my face. But anyway, yeah, it's got a lot of colors for the price. I figure it's less than 2 cents per page if it's about $10 for over 100 pins. And I can knock out a whole pin like this in about 5 or 6 journal pages of a 5x7, so they don't last as long as some other kind of office style pins. Most of the sets look like this. They do feel cheap, but they are cheap. So anyway, this one has some colors that I've been wanting for years. The kind of aqua, lavender, and khaki, and a few of the ones here on the left are from another tin my friend gave me some of, and that one had the same thing. I think those ones, I'll try to find the name of that brand, but anyway, the main difference between these sets are the types of colors that are in them. Some have swirls and white pins and some don't, and some have more glitter than others, but glitter pins really do use up probably in about 5 pages, but for 2 cents a page, I don't really mind. The glitter does kind of come off more than like wear on the page, more than glitter Jelly Rolls and fancier pens, but it's just so many and it's just fun to write with. If you're trying to color, it doesn't quite look like a Jelly Roll, but it's still a lot of value, and I'm pretty, well, more than pretty excited about all this. Here's some Sarasas I keep over here, and here's a glitter one. I got, since they were so much cheaper and I've been saving up for a year, I was planning to have to cough up like $35 for a set of 100, 120. They were cheaper, and I found this one, another brand too, and this one was $10 for 100 pins. Actually, it was like $9.96 or something, a little bit less than $10 for 100 pins. And I wanted to try this one too, just to see if there were different colors. And there are. This one doesn't have swirls in it, and it's got glitter neon, and it's more pastels than some of the other sets. So if you're looking for a set like this, like any of just a general cheap pin set, I would look at the colors in them to see if that's the one you want. Here are the colors in this one. But yeah, this one was on sale, and then this other one I found a coupon for to make it 160 pins for $10, which I could not resist. I was so excited to find them cheaper. I can't believe that these types of pins are just getting so like cheaper and cheaper. When I first found one of these ghetto pen sets, I like them. It's just my funny nickname for them. I'm not insulting them. I had tried I think it was a Lolly Z or whatever the brand is, probably 2 years ago now, and I found 50 pins back then. I think it was 48 pins for $9.95, and I was so impressed that you could get so many pins for that. So this one, I mean, 100 pins for $10 is just bizarre. They don't last as long, and there is a difference. They feel cheap, and they're not as smooth. Occasionally you get skipping, but not enough to make me want to like throw it out the window. So I really like just how many colors you get with all these. I'll try to link these below if anyone is benign these, because these are so much cheaper than they usually are. If you're getting these, I would try to get them in the summer or spring. That's when these types of pin sets seem to go on sale, and around the Christmas time is when I was looking at these last year, and this one was like almost, it was $37. I think it was 32 or 35. I mean, it was just enough that I was considering a splurge and saving up. So I would try to find it around non-holiday times when they seem to be the cheapest. And most of the brands I've tried, they really seem to be the exact same. Like this is I don't know how to say the brand, Rayon, And then this one is one of the other 100 pen sets. So they look exactly the same to me, and I don't think there's really a difference. I would just maybe go with whichever the cheapest ones you can find are. And then over here, I've got some juice pens, and then the G2 pens that I've got. I really like these two colors. The metallic, actually, not that one. Where'd it go? There's a purple. Oh. I really like purple and kind of aqua. G2s, if I'm trying to write, especially if I'm venting and just want to write really fast, I'll go with the G2 or Jelly Roll. Those don't really skip a noticeable amount for me. And these cheap ones, you sometimes skip it. It's nothing that little shake. Like when if these skip maybe every few pages, I'll just go like this, like tap the ink down, and then it's fine again. I mean, I don't notice the skipping enough on these to drive me up the wall or anything. But G2s, I've maybe had one pen not work that I got rid of I've been using these kind of on and off for a decade now. Same with Jelly Rolls. I sometimes use Jelly Rolls to write notes in high school, and I love the Jelly Roll metallic ones. And here's the Jelly Rolls here. But yeah, it just kind of makes me happy to see this just like gigantic, colorful bucket of possibility of what you could do with it and draw with it and everything. Jelly Roll pens are thicker on dark paper if you're going for that. These Moonlights are really cool on dark paper. But yeah, there's that, and then I'll show you my 7 months of pen empties and pens I've used in the past 7 months. So here they are. This one was one of my favorite sets that I've used. I had a set of these 6 vintage 1990 Super Marvel pens I used up. Got some Sugar Rolls. I love the metallic. Not Sugar Rolls. What are these? Sugar Rushes. I love the metallic ones. And they have these at Michael's now. So I was really excited to find those because the metallics I could only find online for a long time. And I can't find the individual sets of metallics, which is what I really would want because that's really the ones I go for. Another Sugar Rush. They have different designs. The ones from Target have candy on it, and the ones from Michael's have faces, and then the metallic ones, I think, are just a plain, usually. This one was an Office Depot pen, and it's got some remnants of ink, but not, like, it won't write anymore. This one, there went that. This one's an American Crafts glitter pen. I like their glitter version. I got those at Marshall's. A few of these pens I use as paint, so I open this up and use these Angelic Signos as paint because I didn't have any paint with me. I didn't have to buy more, so I just opened up pens and used that. So I use this as paint too. So that's why it's got so much remnant left. A Target gel pen, another Signo that I actually just puffed the ink out. Another Target marble pen. Some more Sugar Rush. And some of these do use up faster than others, and especially Sugar Rushes and the cheap ones like this. You can knock out in 5 or 6 pages, but I haven't written as fast as I have some years this year, so I think I would probably use up, if I get on a writing kick again, I could knock out that whole 160 pen set in a few months, just because they go quickly. Like the pens are 5-6 pages each. Kind of doesn't last as long. If I was trying to write with G2s, I could get more pages per pen. Anyway, some more Super Marvel 1990s rainbow pens. And one of those Target scented pens. Another Target scented pen. More Sugar Rush. These Sugar Rushes, I would say, last about probably 5.5-6 pages each, so they kind of knock out a little bit quickly, but I really enjoy the scentedness of them. Another Target scented pen. More of them here. I actually colored some pages with this, so those went kind of quick. American Craft glitter one. Another Target scented. I forget what that one smells like plum. And those are lightly scented, but these metallic Sugar Rushes, you can really smell even a few weeks after you write. The normal ones, the normal Sugar Rush like this, are lightly scented. I have to stick my face up to the page to be able to smell, but these Sugar Rushes here, like this purple one, really throw down a lot of scent that you can lightly smell just even a few weeks later when you're just flipping through the journal. Another 1990s, what's it called? Super Marble Rainbow Swirl Pen. I'm not really sure how many pins this is, but it's kind of, I don't know, I thought it'd be interesting to see how many I really used up and maybe hold off on writing more and more Super Marbles. I've been really into scented pens this year. And yeah, this is all the pens that I've used up, I guess I could show you in a pile, since November. So a little bit over 7 months of pens. And there are some other pens I've used some of, like I used up maybe half of 5 of these. I used some G2s for a while. I just didn't use up the whole thing. So I think this is over 40 or 50 pens maybe. I don't know. They lasted a lot of pages, and I'm not gonna keep the used ones forever. I'll probably keep them for a year, just so I can have like a year of pen and see how many I really use in the year. But anyway, I think these will go a little bit quicker than some of the ones. Like the Super Mar ones last a little bit longer, but not mountainous. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go play with my pens now. There's so many colors in these things. I just can't believe how cheap pens are these days. I mean, in the 90s, we'd get a pack of pens that were, I don't know, maybe a handful of colors. I'm like, wow, so many colors, and now it's like, where's that set? Yeah, I got some colors, but 160. I can't imagine. I would have been so into these. I'm so into them now, but I would have been like super into this sort of thing as a kid, especially swirl pens. Just so many. But anyway, I guess I'll leave it at that. I hope you enjoyed the pen party. I really like how other people are into pens and supplies like me. Oh, this one I didn't show you. This one's a Dr. Seuss. It was a rainbow stacker pen that had 4 different ink colors in it, kind of stacked up. Strawberry scented, Sugar Rush, and yeah, now I'm showing you everything. Alright, happy Saturday, and let me know if you're having your own pen party. Yeah, this sadly, it's not the most random video I've ever made. Anyway, alright, have a good night, bye.